whether or not KL Rahul is fit enough to be the first choice wicketkeeper. That's a question many are asking. What someone else is also asking is that has Ishan Kishan sealed his place as the backup keeper? Will we see Sanju Samson being dropped? Will it be Ishan Kishan over Sanju Samson as the backup keeper? That's another question that many are asking. What happens to Surya Kumar Yadav? Is he going to be included in the 15-member squad? What about Shardul Thakur? Is he going to find place? That's another question many are asking. Now, Surya Kumar Yadav or Tilak Verma, who is it going to be? Who is going to gain at the expense of the other? That's also something that's on the minds not just of the selectors, but of many those who are sitting here waiting for that announcement to take place. What happens next? Are there any surprises that are expected to happen in this 15-member squad when that announcement happens? That's also something that many people are asking. You know, it's just a few minutes from now is when that press conference is going to begin. But let's take a look at what can we expect. Chetanya Nanda, former cricketer, joins us on this broadcast. Sports journalist Chetanya Rula will also be joining us shortly. But Chetanya Nanda, let me ask you, are you expecting for any surprises in the 15-member squad? Who are going to be your probable 15?
See, if you talk about any surprises, I don't think any surprises, because this management and this selection committee doesn't show that courage to bring something surprising. If you talk about what there will be playing 11 first 15. It will be Rohit, Shubman Gill. This is of selectors I'm telling you. Rohit, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, Shreyash Iyer, Ishan Kishan, the first choice wicketkeeper, Hardik Pandya, all-rounder fast bowling, then Shardul Thakur, all-rounder fast bowling, Ravindra Jadeja, spin all-rounder, Akshar Patel, spin all-rounder, Bumrah fast bowler, Shami fast bowler, Siraj fast bowler, KL Rahul, backup wicketkeeper. We will talk about it when I will tell my team. Kuldeep Yadav, pure spinner, and then Surya Kumar Yadav. This will be, I think, the best they're going to choose. But if you ask me, I have a different look at the team. I will go with Rohit, Shubman Gill second, Virat Kohli third, Shreyash Iyer fourth, Ishan Kishan first wicketkeeper, then Hardik Pandya all-rounder, Shardul Thakur fast bowling all-rounder, Ravindra Jadeja spinning all-rounder, Akshar Patel spinning all-rounder, Bumrah, Shami and Siraj, three fast bowlers, pure fast bowlers. Then we come on KL Rahul, the second wicketkeeper. For me, it's very difficult for a keeper, the person who's coming back and has to do keeping also and batting also after an injury. So I think if the professional physio team is giving thumbs up to KL Rahul, we should respect that. But if he breaks down in between the tournament, will they be ready to step down from their jobs if it happens? Because this is the most crucial tournament happening in 2023 for India. It's a World Cup 2023.
Yes.
So will these physio team will be ready to take that responsibility? If they do it, then obviously we should respect, because they are professional physios, they are professional people, those who are doing this job, and they are the best in their business, because BCCI have them. So I think we should respect them if they are ready to do this. But the management should ask them the question like this only. Then 14th for me is Kuldeep Yadav. He's a pure spinner. Obviously he's making into the team. Here comes the 15th name where I don't agree with the selectors. I don't want to go with Surya Kumar Yadav, because the reason is we have already a batsman backup in a wicketkeeper phase, because Ishan Kishan can bat on KL Rahul or Sanju Samson. They are good batters. They can bat at any number given. So for me, it should be Chahal, because he has played everywhere. He is playing from long time. He's performing. He's doing everything. And leg spinner is right now the most wanted bowlers and the wrist spinners in the world. So I think Chahal should be there. But seeing through captain perspective, he is not interested to take Chahal. So I think then there should be Washington Sundar, because he can come and bowl in the circle also, which India will need it when they will play teams like Pakistan, or you talk about Sri Lanka, or you talk about Australia, because Ashwin has done a lot of dent in Australia's mind when they play the off spinners. So I think for me, Washington Sundar is the best choice, because he can bat also and he can bowl whatever position you say. A lot of people talking about Ashwin, but I don't agree, because he's a big player, he's a big best player, he's a legend, but I think he has not played ODI from very long time, and I think he is not in the scheme of things right now. So I think for me, the 15th name should be between Chahal or Washington Sundar. But looking at the way Indian management is going, I think Washington Sundar should be there. But for me, management will choose Surya Kumar Yadav over them.
Right, do stay on with me. K. Srinivas Rao also joining us on this broadcast for more perspective on this. Srinivas, if you heard what Chetanya Nanda was also saying, Suryakumar Yadav seems to be the favourite as far as the captain and the selection committee goes. Whether or not he performs or not, there are questions that are being raised on that as well. But do you think he is going to be an inclusion nonetheless?
I mean, right now, if you ask me, going by the trends that I've seen, see, this team is psyched out when it comes to batting. Okay, the only thing that they can think of from the outside, again, my perspective here is the only thing right now that's rankling them is that how deep can we go in our batting order. So every thought process that happens is happening around this central theme, that how deep can we take the batting order. Now, because of this, I think the problem that they are facing right now is they're unable to think outside of a certain formula which they think is going to work. And that is where they're doing a mistake here. If you ask me, are there going to be any changes from what is expected? I'll be very surprised. But if you ask me, should there be any changes? I'll agree with Chetanya about Surya Kumar Yadav. But I don't see a place for Surya either in this squad. But I don't see a place for Chahal either. I'm sorry to I don't agree with that, because I don't see Yazuvendra Chahal with the ability to pull off 10 overs. Okay, he can't bat. And I don't see him being an asset where fielding is concerned, especially in the outfield. So for me, the choice here would revolve between Washington Sundar and R. Ashwin for the 15th place. Now, Chetanya said that Ashwin has not played ODIs for a long time. So hasn't Sundar. I mean, the boy, poor fellow, has been perennially unfit to make it to the India squad. However, 3 left-arm spinners in the squad is a crowd. Whether it is Chahal, whether it is Ashwin, whether it is Sundar, but having Akshar Patel, Ravindra Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav, all 3 with the same kind of, this thing, I don't see how it makes sense. You need to go in with variation. Now, I've heard this argument that, off spinners really don't make sense, especially in today's 50-over format, etc., etc. The point, what we fail to understand is we still need a guy who can come in and roll his arm over for those 6, 7, 8 overs, so that it gives the captain the cushion to kind of work around his attack. If you're 6 bowlers, you still have to pull off 50 overs. And I don't see that in this squad. Definitely not. Look at Akshar and Jadeja, for instance. I know that the day Jadeja is going to play, Akshar Patel will not get a place in the squad. It is understood. Why exactly are you going with it? Unless you really don't believe in Jadeja. If that is the statement that you're giving out going into this thing. And as I said, if Shreyas Iyer is good, and to me, he looked very good in that very brief knock that he played against Pakistan. He may not have scored a lot of runs, but he looked in very good touch. I'm willing to go by Shreyas. He's a great batsman to have in the middle order in India conditions in the 50-over format. I'm going to stick to my players, stick to my top order, give them the confidence that I'm going to depend on them, not digress, not include another extra batsman just because I feel insecure about something. Trust has to play a role here.
And Chetanya Nanda, as far as, you began by saying what your squad would look like, but what really the selectors and what the captain really goes with. But for Rohit Sharma as a captain, this is a moment of reckoning, isn't it? Back in 2011, he faced exclusion from the squad to now being at the helm where he decides who is going to be a part of that squad and then ensure that we inch closer and perhaps gain that glory as well.
Yes, I think as you are saying, I think it's a time to take tough calls. But I think, if you look at Rohit's perspective also, because it's not only Rohit who is taking all the calls, and secondly, he has not got the longer run with the selectors. There were selectors kept changing and everything keep happening around him. So I think we should now support Rohit also. But as a captain, I think we should not look at the favors right now. We should look at the best team we can pick up for our nation and which for the World Cup tournament, which is very important. And I think after playing 2 matches, not complete matches in Asia Cup, but you still seen that yes, there you need a spinner in your team, because you see, if you see the squad, You have five fast bowlers now. You have Hardik and